So as we all know, in these times, technology has really been taking over. McDonald's, they're trying to basically replace the employees with robots that will take your order, cook your food, bring it out to you, pretty much the whole nine and everything like that. And this is pretty interesting because Google actually had an AI event that didn't turn out to go so well because I'm seeing that their stock price actually tumbled 7%, which is a decent chunk, especially when you consider, something with the market cap size of Google. That's a lot of people leaving. So I'm a little curious, and I'm sure you guys are too, as to what was going on with this event. Why did it have a negative impact on Google? Because normally we're like, hey, more technology. Oh, that's cool. This is the future. So what has people scared or not wanting to be in the stock is a little bit interesting, and we're going to take a look into that. But guys, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. I appreciate all the love that you guys show the channel and everything like that. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, it says Alphabet shares fall 7% following Google's AI event. If you guys don't know, obviously AI is artificial intelligence. Now, it says, let me do this. There we go. Now it says shares of Google. This is actually the CEO of Google. If you guys didn't know what he looks like, a lot of people don't know what he looks like. For some reason, he's not out here like your Steve Jobs, your Bill Gates, your Elon Musk's. He's kind of in the background. That's how I like to be. I say that, but I'm on YouTube every day. Now let's get to it. Let's get focused. Let's get focused, people. Now, shares of Google parent Alphabet closed down more than 7% on Wednesday after the company held an event that promoted its new artificial intelligence chatbot called Bard, one day after the competitor Microsoft held its own show to show off new AI technologies in a competing search engine, Bing. We all know Google is way better than Bing. Let's keep it a stack. But they are main competitors, Google and Microsoft. They really hate each other. You feel me? It's almost like gangs in a way, technology nerd gangs. But yeah, Bing sucks. All right, Google officially announced Bard on Monday, confirming CNBC's prior reporting, and the company said it will start rolling out the technology in coming weeks. So Bard will be coming pretty soon. This should be pretty interesting to see. We may have to make a video on that. Now, it says during the event Wednesday, which was live streamed from Paris, Google executives discussed some of Bard's capabilities. The presentation showed how Bard could be used to display the pros and cons of buying an electric car, for example, or plan a trip to Northern California. See, that would be pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? If you can type into the chat and everything. Should I stay with this girl? And it literally has a list of pros and cons that it pulls up for you and everything like that for you to see at the same time. That would be pretty interesting. It'll also be interesting to say something like it said, I want to go to Cali. I'm trying to go to Cali this summer. And it like pulls up tons of hotels, the best time to go. If it could do things like money wise, when gas prices are projected to be the lowest during a certain time, or when hotel prices are suggested to be the lowest at a certain time, picking hotels based on possibly locations that you want to go, so you don't end up being 45 minutes from somewhere you may be wanting to go often or every day and things like that. I think that would be really cool. But clearly there was something people didn't like about this. Now it says Bard is powered by the company's large language model, Lambda. If you guys haven't heard of Lambda, language model for dialogue applications. Google will open up the conversation technology to trusted testers ahead of it to make it more widely available to the public, the company said in a blog post Monday. So this really does seem like it's going to be coming out pretty soon. Now it says the event also showed AI improvements to a number of other Google products, including Maps and Google Lens, which lets people search for images from their phone's camera. So, they're also working on other things as well. Obviously we all use Google Maps. If you haven't used Google Maps and you're on this channel, that is just strange because you made it to YouTube, but you never have used Google Maps. What are we doing, guys? We back in the days where you used to have to print off something on MapQuest. I remember when I was young and I used to play soccer, my parents used to have to print off papers on MapQuest and just be sitting there going through roads. Oh my gosh. Sometimes you got to be like, thank God it's 2023. You know what I'm saying? 2023 has been a pretty ugly year in most aspects, but I'm not trying to go back to the MapQuest days, you know what I'm saying, the flip phone days. Now it says shares of Apple slid during the event, suggesting that investors were hoping for more in light of growing competition from Microsoft. So this is where the issue lies. The issue may not be because customers don't trust the AI, as I first thought. Google's event took place just one day after Microsoft hosted its own AI event. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. At its headquarters in Redmond, Washington. Microsoft's event centered around the new AI-powered updates to the company's Bing search engine and Edge browser. Edge is terrible too. We all know Edge is terrible. Have you guys ever used Microsoft Edge? Like, they try to get you to use it. If you have like for instance, I'm using an HP laptop, it naturally puts Edge on there, and the first thing I do whenever I power up a laptop is download Chrome. Yeah, feel me? Safari's all right, but it says Bing, which is a distant second to Google in search. A distant, see that? Will now allow users to get more conversational responses to questions. The Microsoft product updates were built on technology from the Chat GPT maker OpenAI, which is in which Microsoft has invested billions. If you guys have heard of that, I've heard of Chat GPT and OpenAI, but then again, I work in the tech field, so you know it is what it is. Chat GPT is an AI software that generates text based on complex written prompts. The web-based tool went viral after its debut in November, prompting analysts and Google employees to ask whether the company was falling behind in AI, an area which has been the core focus for Google and for several years. So here we see the problem, people. Here we see the problem. It seems as though investors are starting to see a large distinction between the work that Google is putting in and the work that Microsoft is putting in. And right now, it just seems like Microsoft is blowing them out of the water as far as new technology, new AI, you know, and things like that, as far as these chatbots and things like that. So it seems like this is really where the problem lies. It doesn't have to do necessarily with the AI that Google's using, but just that it seems a lot weaker. It's almost like if you get an iPhone and you get an Android and you're looking, and the next year iPhone comes out with an event that blows everyone out of the water. They're like, oh my gosh, you're going to be able to do all this crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have holograms coming out the phone and everything like that. You can jump into your phone into whatever location you're at, and then Google comes out and they like, we done made a few new emojis. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, wait, what? Like, I'm about to go get this Apple phone, man. Screw the Android. Like, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of see where the issue lies now. Now, it said in response to GPT's popularity, Google declared an internal code red to accelerate development of Bard and other AI products, and the company's co-founders, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, got involved again after stepping down from day-to-day work at the company. So Google's all hands on deck right now. They're like, hey, we're losing. Code red, like, dang. I didn't even think like companies really be like, obviously you're going to look at your competitors and stuff, but I didn't know it was that serious. This is that serious where the company is under a whole code red, and they're bringing people who was not doing day-to-day work at the company in. They like, hey, bro, we need you in the game. It's like when it's the fourth quarter, you down 5 points. There's 2 minutes left in the game, and LeBron's talking about he's tired on the bench. You gonna grab that man by his shirt. You gonna pull him. You gonna pull him up. You gonna throw that man off the bench. People in the stands gonna be like, get this man LeBron, and you gonna throw that man in the game. You gonna grab that man by his shirt all wrinkled and everything, cause he going in the game, and that's pretty much what they doing right now. They putting in their starters right now. Now, it says, though Microsoft's latest AI investments will increase pressure on Google search, some analysts say it will take time for Microsoft to see any significant gains. And I could definitely see that because, like I said, Bing freaking sucks. Like, it sucks. Search improvements will act as a tailwind advertising revenue long term, but it will take time to bring users back to Bing, and they will need a crowbar to pry away from advertisers from Google. Yeah, Bing's gonna need to make some big steps before I head over there. Let me know too, guys, in the comments. What search engine do you guys use? Do you guys use Bing? Do you guys use Google Chrome? Do you guys use Safari? You know what I'm saying? Do you guys use Firefox? Firefox is real good. I like Firefox. Or do you guys use one of those that, kind of keeps you a little hidden? I can definitely understand why you would get into that. Now, Jefferies analyst Brent Thill wrote in a Tuesday note, "We view these updates as the tip of the icebergs for misfit AI capabilities with the largest opportunity in enterprise use cases." Analysts at Evercore said there was little incremental news from Google's event, which may have contributed to the falling stock price. The analyst said they believe this was an early and perhaps rushed look at the AI Google has been working on for years. So it could have even been that Google's AI is very strong, but they saw that Microsoft was having an event and they're pretty much like, hey, we need to rush this. We need to get this rolled out quick because Microsoft is doing something right now. And so we need something right now to combat that. But you know what I'm saying? When you rush things, obviously you're going to make some mistakes. You're going to leave some stuff out. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, let's say you're trying to go to your boss for a raise or something. You know, sometimes you can write a very long email. Well, you'll be able to get every point out. But you know how it is when you go and talk to them in person, even though that is better, sometimes you may miss some of the points. You may miss some of the things that you do for the company and everything like that, and that can end up really disadvantaging you. Now, it says, even so, the analysts said they believe Google's AI technology is at least as good as its competition. That's not what you want to hear as an investor, is that it's at least as good. No, you want to hear it's better than the competition, and this is why the stock price is going to go up. It's just as good. Like, that's pretty much saying that theirs is better, but like, we're going to say ours is, you know, on their level. And it's like, if you're trying to get on their level, clearly you're either not at their level or you're right there, struggling to be on their level. Now it says leveraging its years of AI investment, which drove a near doubling of capex in 2018 and unparalleled scale. This should help the company defend its market position in the long run, they wrote in a Wednesday note. Sorry guys, there's literally a bug on the wall. I'm like looking at it and I'm like, bro, can this bug get out of here? Like, I'm definitely about to go get this bug after this video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this and everything. Do you guys think that Google is eventually going to get beaten out by Microsoft and Bing could start becoming the king of search? I mean, that wouldn't be good for me because I'm on YouTube, and as you guys know, YouTube is pretty much owned by Google and runs through Google's search engine, so that wouldn't be the best for me. Or maybe it would, because a nice fresh search engine could be possibly good as well. But let me know what you guys think about this. Are you guys on Team Google or are you guys on Team Microsoft? Did you actually see the event? If you did, we would love to hear what you thought about it and everything like that. Also, guys, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share it with your grandma. You know, I appreciate all the love you guys have been showing me lately, and I really can't ask for more from that. So you guys all have a great day, and you know what I'm saying? Do a quick Google search for me.